Hello guys, welcome to JD Music Productions. Today in this video I'm just gonna show you how to use or add sends or groups or audio effects you can send to a track. So in Cubase or in any DAW. So you create a group channel and then just put effects or anything and make it a stereo. So it's going to the master. So a track and I think it's gonna be around here. Mm-hmm. So it's right here. So, uh, and then you want to put like a reverb or something. So in this case, I'm just gonna use reverb. Tape. And then as you can see, I have my track right here. I'm gonna send X. So pre and post fader. So what I'm doing is pre fader. So I'm not controlling so it's not gonna control by himself with a fader. I think pre fader is something I don't even know. I think post fader it actually controls by itself, and then it adds more volume. And pre fader is gonna be, I think it's gonna be not gonna be controlled by the fader or something like that. Again, you're gonna see. So what I'm doing is like I'm just putting effects, sending effects. And then I'm just gonna use the saturation effect just to put more compression, more distortion. As you can see, it's already changing the sound. It's already changing the sound. So let's see. So again, I'm not showing you how to uh, send something in any DAW. I think any DAW is the same, so I'm just using Cubase. So just watch another video. I'm just showing you how it can actually, yeah, without any EQ or compression, you can actually add flavor to your sound with saturation or any effects like EQ or reverb. Like I just call it reverb or saturation. Like this one. This is free, so it's more like a distortion. It adds more flavor to your sound. So you're gonna see. And then I'm just adding a room, basic things like that's for my vocal. So and that's delay, mono delay, and then reverb. So room, you can call room reverb. So I'm just gonna use that. And as you can see, there's some. So I'm just adding like saturation and reverb, and you can actually add delay. You can add delay, so you're not gonna hear the delay, but okay. So again, you're gonna see the difference with a group or audio stand, so it's gonna sound better. So what I do is always create scenes like or groups. Like I create a room, a delay, and a uh vocal reverb and saturation, and that's my go-to always. To actually do or sound better, or actually sound better in your mix. Uh, um, you wanna see again? So you're already sounding more professional. So that's how you mix. And I'm not using any EQ. I'm just using compression. I just need to add some EQ, and that's it. Sometimes you don't need EQ. So the idea of this video is to actually you understand more about synths. So like synths or groups are really important in music when it comes to adding effects or adding room reverb, because like sometimes you don't have the room again. So again, sometimes you don't have any equipment to actually or acoustic room. So what I do is actually it's kind of like acoustic room. So you can actually do it like pre or post faders. So you can actually it's always to always check your ears and see if what sounds better. And if you have a MIDI BST, you can actually use the same thing, the same tactic. Just put room. Again, I'm not using any effects. The only thing I'm using is compression and no EQ, or I think a filter in the hi hat, and that's it. So the idea is not to use many plugins to do your sound better. So um, that's how you actually on the way to understand how to use sense. So again, creating sense help your mix sound better uh and less. I mean, the idea is the if you put less plugins and you have high quality audio with a nice volume actually, you're gonna sound better. I mean, you're gonna sound great. So you don't need as much as plugins. Uh, um, you don't need a lot of plugins because I mean I have a lot of plugins. So, but again, you can use any plugin and add any flavor to your sound. But the idea is not to put many plugins. So that's why I'm saying. That's why I create these videos just to you create some sense. So like room and reverb and delay and saturation, and you can actually sound better with those effects instead of putting always EQ and all the stuff. So um, so like a room reverb, any reverb could actually, or hall reverb, and any reverb can actually sound make a acoustic room in your mix, and it's gonna sound great. So again, creating sense or adding sense makes your track better. So the idea is not to talk a lot. So if I talk and talk and then it's playing all stuff, the thing is like if you know what a group or send is, and you know the basic of what it is, you can actually use it. So I use a lot of sends, but not a lot. I just use like for reverb, delay, room, vocal reverb, and saturation. Then that's my two main four plugins that I use. So uh, and I use this free. I think this is the only one in the stock plugin. So I don't use like other plugins, but I use the saturation plugin, and this is free from soft too. So the idea for saturation is like adding saturation makes warm sound, or you add a little bit more of distortion to your track so it can sound better. So I mean, there's a lot of ways to actually mix and master. So that's my way to mix and master. So adding effects, uh, create a room reverb delay. So again, if I talk a lot and explain every step and step, I mean, they at the end of the day, it's up to you to actually make great music. So if you like my video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, JD Music Productions, and I'm just gonna start adding more videos. I'm not the best in explaining and all those stuff, so again, I'm, I mean, it's gonna take me some time to actually explain little detail by detail, but I'm assuming that you already know and you have some knowledge of what is groups and all the stuff or sense. Uh, and I hope you're using in your mix, or the idea is to mix better and create something high quality that people want. So I hope you like the content. So see you in the next one.